And it's a bit drier this morning, not looking at the showers across the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast, so roadways a little bit better in that respect, but there is some fog out there. We'll talk about that, and how about some heat for December? A new week bringing us a new set of rain chances. They actually go up as we head to the first part of the week, but some drier air on the way. Live radar a little bit active this afternoon, but it could be a lot more active as we head into the new week. We'll talk about that and the weekend coming up. Will any of the cold air get here? The days sort of run together for me because I'm here night and day. Right.
That's right. You're doing that super shift, right?
The super shift.
He's here all the time.
I'm here
morning,
all the time.
night, noon. He does the floors when no one's looking.
Don't push it. don't give him any ideas this morning.
Rob?
Oh, we can expect some spots of fog this morning if you're well inland. Okeechobee dealing with that, but most of us in the coastal zone, fog-free at this point, so that is the good news. We are talking about some showers offshore right now, not looking at any rain over the landmass today. A couple of cold fronts this week. You know that Florida snow is kind of like shaved ice. So it's not so good for throwing at people because it can be very hard.
I guess that's true.
But it's cold. It's cold, it's white, it's as close as we can get.
No Mike Lyons today. He's taking the day off. He could have used more sunshine today, Rob Jones.
He could have, but you know, it was kind of warm out there, so maybe getting out of the sun would have been nice for him. I expect he's golfing today.
Yes.
Maybe.
I don't know what would get him off the golf course.
But yeah, it was a little bit humid, a little bit warm, so being out of the sun probably would have been nice. Of course, if we had some drier, cooler temperatures, that would have been even nicer, but not today. It's definitely on the warm side.
A gusty day out there today, so chilly and windy. There's that storm exiting the northeast where they're getting some snow.
Rob Jones kicks things off where we are starting to feel, I'm not going to call this pretty cool temperatures, Rob. I'm going to call them actually cold temperatures, right?
It's cold. I'm standing outside, and I can tell you I don't want to be out here. I want to be inside where it's warm. Usually the studio is the cold place to be. Not this morning. We've got temperatures that are in the 40s and some 30s out there, but it's feeling even colder.
I was outside about a half hour ago, and I'm still trying to warm up my hand.
That is the case, so I am bundled up. I've got the gloves, I've got the scarf, I've got the wool coat on. I'm set for the cold weather tonight.
Sunday morning, I'm Ari Height.
And I'm cold.
You are not.
Yeah, it's okay here in the studio, but outside it's cold. I'm meteorologist Rob Jones.
Meteorologist Rob Jones joining me right now on, it is 6:42 tonight. Hey, it was actually a pretty gorgeous day today, and hopefully it continues, but I don't think it's going to.
Well, right? The warmth is going to continue. That's a definite. Humidity, it's here for now. Okay. Shower chances still kind of low for tomorrow, although we have had a few showers out there today, this evening, and we may have a fading shower tonight. But other than that, we are mostly dry, I think, again tomorrow. Rain chances really go up, though, as we head into the new week. We're even talking about thunderstorms. It's almost like summer. Not quite, but almost. As we head into the first half of next week, we are watching for some fog to develop in the late overnight hours again tonight. Some spots well inland and in the Treasure Coast. Sun warmth and that stray shower chance continues for tomorrow. And yeah, the new week could be a little bit stormy. Humidity stays around as well. We can see now that First Alert Live radar this evening showing us it's a little bit active, but not necessarily right here. We have some showers well inland and on the west coast down to our south, but there are a couple showers trying to move through parts of South Florida and the Treasure Coast this evening. Notice right here, right along the county line near Jupiter, Juno Beach, and headed up toward Hope Sound at this point, some showers there. And the general motion on these is from south to north, so you may catch some of this for parts of coastal Martin County in the next half hour to hour. Notice into Okeechobee County, a few showers there as well, and over the lake, yeah, some activity going on there. So it's not shower-free, but definitely not a washout. 76 degrees the current temperature in West Palm. Winds out of the southeast at 7 miles per hour. A few clouds out there at this point, and we have temperatures in the 70s up and down the coast through the Palm Beaches. It's 76 right now, Wellington, 76 in Boca, and it's 75 right now in Lantana. Let's slide up the coast where it's a little bit cooler. Jensen Beach at 71, 74 Stewart, 74 Fort Pierce. Sebastian checking in with 73 degrees right now. So here's the scenario. Again, overnight tonight could see some of that fog developing. Winds generally calm through those nighttime hours, but notice the warmth. It spreads through the southeast. Warm, humid, and a stray shower chance for tomorrow. Snow across the Great Lakes region and the upper Midwest. We continue to keep our cold fronts off to the north, so no cool down on the way in the short term. Warm and humid as we head into Monday. A few afternoon thunderstorms popping up. We're watching some of that moisture come up from the south. This deep Caribbean air mass bringing us the humidity, bringing us our storm chances, as well as this front. Some instability coming into play. So we stay warm as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday, and it could be stormy at times because of that front approaching. It slowly slides in our direction. It looks like late in the week, possibly Thursday night into Friday, will be a little bit drier, not quite as warm, but the bulk of the cold air stays well to our north, so no big cool down on the way. 69 degrees, your low tonight to kick off Hanukkah. A few clouds and, yeah, some spots of late fog developing for those inland sections and parts of the Treasure Coast. 82 tomorrow, warm, humid, and a stray shower chance as we head through the day. On the waters, we're looking good once again to finish out the weekend. Seas at 2 to 3 feet and a light chop on those inland waters. Notice your winds at 5 to 10. Here it is now, the warm 7-day forecast. We are in the lower to even mid 80s as we head into the beginning of next week. Overnight lows close to 70, and that cool down, well, we'll shave off a few degrees as we head toward the end of the week. So we have a little sprinkle out there, a little shower, but, you know, most of us are dry this morning. Not much rain to speak of, and we are not expecting much in the way of that wet stuff falling from the sky anytime over the next couple of days. It's actually going to be mainly dry, but as we head into Tuesday, that's when our rain chances do shoot up just a little bit. We could even see a thunderstorm at that point as a cold front approaches. We checked live radar this morning, and yeah, there's a couple little sprinkles out there, but again, most of us are dry. One little shower in southern Martin County at this point, a few more offshore in the Atlantic waters. Right now, temperatures are mainly in the 70s throughout the Palm Beaches, where it's 73 degrees in West Palm right now. Notice a breeze out of the southeast at 8 miles per hour. The rest of the area dealing with 60s through the Treasure Coast. It's 70s in the Palm Beaches, 57 the cool spot Okeechobee. Belle Glade checking in with 60 degrees this morning. Now, visibilities so far so good mainly. Okeechobee at 5 miles now. They were down to 2.5 miles a little bit earlier, and you can see these visibilities will fluctuate a bit as we head through the rest of the morning with some areas of fog coming and going through the Treasure Coast and those inland sections. And same thing with the showers. We'll see a few of those sort of coming and going as we head through the morning hours. Breezes generally out of the southeast to get you started. It will be warm as we head through the day today. We're watching that cool pool of air off to our north. It's going to be slow to move in at this point. We stay warm today with that shower chance sticking around, but again, most of us mainly dry through your Sunday, so a good finish to the weekend. You get out and enjoy the weather and deal with whatever you want to deal with outside. Showers at times as we head into Tuesday with some storms possible. That front slowly approaches, and then once it actually gets closer to us, it will start moving and move through quickly through the day on Tuesday. And this low pressure area developing here heads off to the northeast. It will make it a stormy, a wet scenario for the middle of the week for cities like New York and D.C. Slightly drier for us, though, as we head into Wednesday, Thursday with pretty good sunshine. And then another cool shot of air heads in our direction for Friday. So sun and clouds, a few spotty showers out ahead of that front. Behind the front, temperatures dipping back down into the 50s for your lows come Saturday morning. On the waters today, small craft use caution because seas are still up to 4 feet, moderate chop inland. Your forecast today, we bring our temps right around 80 degrees again. That's where we did it yesterday. Pretty good sunshine, and we're mainly dry. For your overnight, down to 70, light breezes, and some of that spotty late fog could develop again, so we'll watch out for that. All right, the next couple of days, we're in the 80s, and then temperatures drop, and we're talking about highs in the 70s through the rest of the week. And notice your overnight lows. We get rid of about 10 degrees as we head into Wednesday morning, and then our next coolest morning comes Saturday.
That's not Mike Lyons. That's Rob Jones here.
How are you?
I'm doing well. You know, I got a little cold, so don't mind me if I step a few feet back at this point. You know, the weather has been
impenetrable to all symptoms. It's okay.
Well, that's good. Now, how about the weather? Are you impenetrable to the heat?
How cool are we talking about here? Is it going to get cooler?
Well, you know, we've got 2 cold fronts approaching, and not going to see any huge cool down, especially the first one. It'll be a little drier. The second one, we will have some 50s, it looks like, as we head
Good.
into the weekend. So
Like that.
Saturday morning will probably be the coolest morning of the next 7 days. And you know what? Winter starts on Friday, so it's kind of fitting that we get at least a little bit of cool air on the way. Let's take a live look outside right now where we're seeing the clouds. You know, there's been plenty of clouds around today. Of course, yesterday, cloudier than we expected, but we're still definitely on the warm side. High temperatures today in the 80s pretty much everywhere. And it's going to be another warm day tomorrow. Well, the cool off is not until the day after. So how do the rain chances shake out? Very small this week, even with those two cold fronts. Cold front number 1 brings some drier air. Cold front number 2 will bring some cooling, but it will definitely not feel chilly for most of us. It's going to be more seasonable as we head into the weekend. We take a check, a live first alert radar this evening, and notice this line of rain and thunderstorms off to our north in the Florida Panhandle. It's not going to be making it to us. Our shower chances, again, are small with this front as it does approach. But notice they do have tornado watch boxes up for parts of the Panhandle and parts of Georgia, South Carolina. So they're dealing with the severe weather up there. We are dealing with the warmth, some clouds, and a little sprinkle here and there. And that'll be the case as we head through the nighttime hours. Rain chances will be fairly small. Right now, it's 80 degrees in West Palm, so definitely warm with that southwesterly flow. And we continue to see the warmth up and down the coast. We've got upper 70s through the Treasure Coast. It's 80 degrees right now in Boca. And look at the breeze, 5 to about 10 miles per hour. It's 11 right now, Belle Glade, so a little bit breezy this evening. We see that rain off to the north. There's the cold front. The cold air, though, it generally is going to stay to the north as this cold front does pass through. So we're not going to see a big cool down. Temperatures will go down a touch. We'll feel a little bit drier. So an early shower and then clearing late tomorrow as that front does pass through. But again, shower chances fairly small out ahead of that front. Into Wednesday, drier air moving in, more sunshine. It will be a delightful day with humidity levels down. So it'll feel a little bit better for your Wednesday. Into Thursday, we heat up quickly. It'll be breezy and we could see a late shower as the front does approach, and we'll pick up some moisture into Thursday night and Friday morning. So an early shower on Friday and then windy clearing after that. The wind's really going to kick up. And yeah, our weekend cool down is upon us as we head into Friday. That cooler air will be coming in, and it looks like we'll see some 50s across the area, even some 40s for those sections well inland. All right, so watch for showers if you're headed out in the waters tomorrow. Seas at 2 to 3 feet and winds as high as 15, especially if you're out a little farther toward the Gulf Stream. 67 degrees your low tonight. Stray shower chance around, but basically a humid breeze continuing. 81 tomorrow, so still warm before that front comes through. A spotty shower early and then late day clearing. The next 7 days for you, a couple spots of 80s in there. Notice your lows are back in the 60s, so a little bit cooler, but then the real cool down comes for the weekend where we're checking out some 50s once again.
Scripts.
Scripts.
No script needed for weather. More tonight.
Our team will be here working through the evening, staying on top of those scripts.
World News is next. See you at 11.